In a gym where most members are half his age, 68-year-old William Police has the admiration of his peers. They call him Wax.
Yeah, Wax is definitely well respected in the gym. I think everybody that comes to the gym has a conversation with Wax at some point about weightlifting, if they're serious.
He's in here every day lifting. I mean, he lifts more than most people can at his age, so he's definitely in great shape.
He's like the godfather of weights in this place, I would say.
65-year-old Stephen Parker is also a main gym fixture each week. He has been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, or simply termed MS. Wax has been training Steve free of charge for over 3 years. His guidance has helped Steve rebuild his weakened muscles. Through their lifts, a friendship has blossomed.
Neither man lets age nor physical condition limit their ability to strengthen their body. They push themselves both physically and mentally. It's what successful weightlifters do. Their hard work ensures that when they look into the mirror, they'll be proud of what they see.
My name is William Wax Police. The Wax is it's a nickname. Because I was waxing floors, she says, Waxy! So I'm prone for, nicknames, always been.
Wax explains he wasn't always into weight training. He started going to the gym to rehab a back injury and build strength.
Then it was 1979, and next thing you know, I fell in love with that.
When some guys in their 50s and 60s begin to have physical problems, Wax began training and competing in bodybuilding competitions. His trophies speak for themselves.
I love the way it makes you feel, look. It's a good mental thing. It's an addiction.
After high school, I went into the service and went into the Air Force 6 days after I graduated.
Steve served for 20 years. His service time was spent as an aircraft mechanic. He was a happy, healthy man in the prime of his life. Yet, in the blink of an eye, his life drastically changed.
One day after at work, I went home, got cleaned up, I went to bed, and when I woke up the next morning, it was like my right leg, my right arm, just nothing, no movement,
He was later informed by doctors that he had multiple sclerosis.
I can't even spell it. I don't have that. You got me mixed up with somebody else,
The disease attacks the central nervous system and spinal cord. Weakness, numbness, and loss of muscle coordination are common symptoms.
I was going to physical therapy. That stopped when my insurance ran out. So that's when I started going to the gym.
Oh, Steve. I used to see him in the gym, say hello to him. I didn't know him good,
I was talking to him off and on. I was pretty impressed that he was in pretty good physical shape, I said, and that's what I want to be.
He would soon get his chance. When Wax heard from a friend Steve was paying top dollar for a personal trainer while seeing little results, he immediately wanted to help.
So I pulled him aside and I says, when your thing's up, tell him no thanks.
This is good, I'll work with you. It's cool.
Yet, one must be careful when training an MS individual. Mark Schieber is a physical therapist and has been at the Work Right Physical Therapy for 7 years. He explains that understanding the disease and its various signs is crucial.
You don't want to overexert an MS patient, so you want to get them to a certain level of fatigue, but not overly fatigued. If they're in a flare-up and the flare is not really relenting, then they could continue to have struggles with physical dysfunction, could even go backwards.
Caution aside, both men feel their sessions have created a positive impact.
I'm not you know, I'm helping him, guiding him, make sure he gets on the machines right. You got to be there for him. Maybe I got to get his crutches and put him down. And once he's on there, I'll regulate the machine and let him go to work.
I know that he knows what he's doing, you know. I don't think there's anything that he's told me that's all good for me, you know.
Both men show that if you train hard, never settle, and help one another, you can find true success.
He inspires a lot of people in there. And these guys are 20, 30 years old, built, nothing wrong with them. And little Steve inspires them.
I tell them all the time, I want to be like, yo, be able to lift what you can lift at your age. Yeah.
From when I saw them first start to today, he's advanced immensely. Like the guy is, he's doing the leg curls now, and he barely has feeling in his legs.
He's got the initiative to get in there and defy what he has. He's going to do it.
You can't get motivated from him, you shouldn't belong in the gym.
Oh, I never thought that I inspired other people, so that's, wow.
For Broadcast News Documentaries, I'm Tom Knott.